to almost sort of a carnival party atmosphere on the Sunday. How does it progress in your eyes? Is that a fair assessment, would you say?
I feel the same way. It's great. People can sort of drift from ring to ring to see the bouts they want to see. You have boxers who are going to be competing, sort of warming up on the pads around the fringes of the hall. There's stands at the back with I think some sort of punch-out machine. So it's it's a day well worth seeing in person if you got time over the weekend.
Now, of course, the action starts tomorrow night in the semi-finals. We'll be live from 5 until 6, but it really is a worthwhile venue to come and visit if you haven't been before. But right now, Yaser Ghena from Finchley. His blue shorts and the red gloves and the white vest. Similarly attired, these two. And Mitchell Ayling, the red and blue shorts, the blue gloves and the light sky blue vest. And the referee just moving the boxes to the neutral corner. I've got to be honest with you, we're not quite sure why at the moment.
I'm not 100% sure what we're waiting for. Maybe someone's forgotten their mouth guard, I don't know. Ghena actually started quite well.
He did, and then it was called abruptly to a halt. We'll just wait to see what's going on here. The other bouts and other rings are continuing, so it's not an arena-wide stoppage. The referee having a word with Ghena.
Ghena has TMT stitched on his shorts. Not 100% sure if he actually is sponsored by Floyd Mayweather, but...
Or part of the money team. Although...
The money team's a state of mind, actually. Good point there.
Are you part of it then?
Sorry?
Are you part of it then? What?
I'm not, actually.
Why am I not surprised? And we're back underway. Strange recess that was. Well, as it again, Mitchell Ayling.
Hard shots going in from Ghena, fast hands as well.
Really aggressive opener, and as we said, important to win that opening round. And these two really keen to stamp their mark. Ghena stalking forwards, but Ayling not content to be pushed back. Both men at the moment look like they want to hold the centre of the ring, and neither really wants to relinquish it. So, good battle of come forward styles. I think it's Ghena who's got the better of the early exchanges. Nice jab though from Ayling, and again doubles it up. Now both boxing at mid to long range.
Ghena from Finchley, Ayling from Earlsfield, both great London clubs, tremendous heritage, champions, factories of champions. Obviously Anthony Joshua, who most people know from London 2012, came from Finchley. Joe Joyce, the current #1 GB super heavyweight, is an Earlsfield boxer.
Commonwealth gold medalist Joe Joyce from last year. And Joshua won, was it this competition in 2011? Was it the year before the Olympics he won Haringey Box Cup? Was it a couple of years before?
I think it was a couple of years before the Olympics. It might even have been before he won the ABA, the English National Championships. So I think that, he was probably in this event as a novice. Again, one of the other reasons to actually pay attention to those, the non-elite divisions, the novices or the youths, because you never know who's coming through. Joshua actually got to the top in England very quickly. He was a novice. He entered the ABAs, the elite competition, with only a few bouts under his belt and won that, and that caught the eye of the GB selectors, and then he swiftly made the rest history.
He's making history with every fight he has at the moment. Two-round destruction of American veteran Kevin Johnson back end of last month, and that was a fight that few people thought he'd make short work of, and actually was even shorter work than the optimists had predicted as well, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
Now we are back in round number 2. Yaser Ghena from Finchley in the red corner with the red gloves. Mitchell Ayling from Earlsfield, the blue gloves, and red and blue shorts. Again, punches being thrown with spite early on. Perhaps there's a little bit more thud in Ghena's shots, and he's pushed Ayling back onto the ropes, and Ayling keen to show the judges that he's not being outfought. He throws a nice flurry, gets off the ropes, and now he's trying to back up his opposite man. Really tasty affair, this one. Ghena just narrowly misses with the lead right hand, but then catches Ayling with a counter left hook and another. And Ayling just trying to patiently box his way in behind that jab, look for his opening. Goes to the body, then upstairs. Good work from the Earlsfield man.
Ghena's hands are drifting low, but he's got the hand speed to get away with it, really. He's been catching Ayling with fast left hooks as Ayling stepped in.
He has nice counter punching from him as well. Ayling just been caught throwing single shots against Ghena, who's proving to be a useful counter puncher. See there, just waiting to throw that 1-2 over the jab. And as you say, although Mitchell Ayling's throwing his jab a little bit higher, when that jab from Ghena comes from an awkward angle, it's a little bit harder to read and much harder to move out of the way of.
It's a fast straight right that caught Ayling there, and then Ghena went to the body with a 45-degree angle, left hooks. There it is again. Ayling comes back at him, lands a left hook to the head.
And Ayling now wary of the counter punching. You can just see the tentativeness with which he throws that jab. And both men land in that exchange. This is a great watch for the fans at home. Nice right hand from Ghena on the bell there.
Almost to make sure of the bout there, just landing it as the bell goes to leave that impression with the judges.
Always important that as it start the round strongly, finish it strongly as well. So Mitchell Ayling opting to stand in the middle of the round. Not too much in that. Spoke to a couple of coaches at the all-women and girls tournament at Grove Park a couple of weeks ago, and they just said, well, some of them prefer to mimic what they do in a training situation in the gym, have the boxers stand as they would throughout a training session. Some believe that lactic can settle into the legs a little bit more quickly if they do sit down. I'm not sure how much there is in it. I think it's down to the individual personally.
I always think it's impressive when a boxer stays on his feet between the rounds. I think for his opponent that's intimidating, because it's almost sending the message that, you know, I've got the energy. Certainly I think Vasyl Lomachenko's doing that in the last Olympics, not even bothering to sit down.
Goodness me, the third round opens in explosive fashion. Ghena pinning Mitchell Ayling to the ropes. Ayling covering up well, trying to fire back with his own, but Ghena smothering his work. Goodness me, Ghena put so much into that right. He spun himself. It was 360 there, and the referee warning him as such. We'll see whether this third round will settle down. Now it's Ayling's turn to have a pop. While Ayling is trying to meet Ghena punch for punch and blow for blow in this round, it just seems like the pressure and power is with the Finchley man, and he's got the better of some of the early exchanges in this round and throughout the contest, John.
I'd agree with that, but it is impressive the way Ayling he's thinking in there, trying to find ways to adapt to what Ghena is doing. That's a good jab there. Looked like he spat his mouth guard out there.
Oh, it did. You just wonder some of the time-wasting tactics, and if the referee does deem it to be a deliberate breach of the rules, can actually deduct points from a boxer, but I think it happens on one occasion. Just be warm. He starts Ghena with a nice jab. Fearsome exchange, lands a couple of good shots on Ayling, and Ayling's showing a good chin to take those and carry on throwing. Takes a left hook there as well. He's going to start to tell as Ghena backs him onto the ropes, lands a lead right hand. A little bit less starting to come back for him. Oh, Ayling. Shots thudding in from Ghena. Tees up, nice combination to the body, finishing on the left hook. Right hand over the jab. Oh, and as this contest gone on, Ghena just picking some beautiful shots.
And the more he lands, the more Ayling's hands came down, the more he got caught.
Well, and I think Ghena knows who's taken that one. Ayling's shown bravery, but just real durability over those 3 rounds. Took some good shots and didn't really look particularly troubled at any point. Took some flush shots to the chin and he wasn't rocked at any point. Kept throwing, kept covering up, but as you say, as the pace increased and as the 3rd round developed, he just looked a little bit more and more weary, and I think that got another couple of rounds. We may have seen a stoppage.
Ayling does have what looks to be ghastly murder tattooed on his right bicep.
And I don't think that's an accurate description of this particular bout.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what the story behind that tattoo is. Maybe I don't want to know.
Listen, go and ask him. I'm right behind you. When I say right behind you, I mean on the other side of the hall, but I'll be there in spirit. So we wait the judge's decision. Well, I think the right decision, John, but a split decision, perhaps a little closer than it looked in there.
Yeah, I guess one of the judges saw it the other way. I thought Ghena was overall in control, definitely landed the harder shots.